Hello everyone and welcome to the aTech channel. Today we put together a video specifically for Tesla vehicles, especially when it comes to their safety. We'll explain why these cars are amongst the safest on the market. If you like our topic of the day, don't hesitate to leave us a little comment and click that little blue thumb on the bottom of the video. The question of safety is one of the main concerns when we want to buy a car. And fortunately, most of the models in existence today have been designed to offer as much protection as possible to their occupants. But these models are numerous. It's hard to make a choice without really knowing the features that make them safe. Once again, the famous Tesla has managed to stand out as one of the safest vehicles to date. Let's focus on how and why right now. Tesla vehicles are known on the market for their performance, but they are increasingly showing their face in their safety field. You should know that before being put on the market, each vehicle goes under various safety tests. These tests will determine whether or not it complies with safety standards. And of course, if it can be on the market or not. The Tesla manufacturer has devoted a good part of its turnover to the protection of its cars. In general, the tests performed on the vehicles include various studies leading to crash tests. These are carried out initially by its owner engineer or externally by specialized organizations. To obtain more real results than ever before, dummies equipped with impact sensors are used during these evaluations. These dummies have a morphology similar to that of a human body. Thanks to these dummies, Tesla has obtained crucial data about safety of its vehicles. Thus, the danger to which the drivers are exposed to is relevant. During these tests, the cars are thrown against barriers, walls, or other similar obstacles. The purpose of these tests is to simulate the accident and determine the behavior of the vehicle in the event of a collision. The manufacturer can then optimize or modify the design of its cars. Government agencies such as NHTSA in the United States and Euro NCAP in Europe, among others, perform these tests to assign safety ratings to each car. With these scores, they can decide whether or not a vehicle may be put on the road. Tesla's electric cars have repeatedly won the title of the safety vehicles on the market. In fact, the NHTSA in 2019 announced that the Model 3 is one of the safest it has ever tested. It said that among 900 tested, this model was the lowest probability of injury in case of a serious accident. That's why the electric vehicle got 5 stars on the Euro NCAP safety test. But that's not all. The Model S was in the second place and the Model X in the third regarding their probability of a serious fatal accident. That's no small feat for this brand new car maker, and it continues. In 2021, the Tesla SUV model was named the safest car ever tested in its class. Many users immediately turned to this model, but how did Elon Musk get ahead of his competitors? How did the company manage to achieve such a feat? Stay tuned, we'll tell you all about it. Well, the answer can be explained by characteristics of these cars. In fact, electric vehicles do not have combustion engine. This greatly reduces the risk of injury, but is also a possible fire in case of serious collision. In addition, the front part of these vehicles happens to be made of high-quality steel and aluminum alloy. These combined materials are much more impact resistant than those used of conventional cars. They absorb a larger part of the impact. This prevents the impact from being transmitted to cars' occupants, and this also is the case to observed in the rear part of the vehicles. Indeed, without combustion engine, they're also without fuel tank. But that's not all. Another advantage of these Tesla cars is their roof part. In fact, in conventional cars, this part is one of the thinnest and the most obviously fragile. In the case of an incident, the roof is more often than not destroyed. In Tesla cars, the roof is made of unbreakable multi-layered glass. In the event of an impact, even in the event of a rollover, the sturdy and the tough roof of these vehicles often remains intact. Another important feature of Tesla vehicles is their battery. Unlike those of other brands, the batteries of Teslas are installed in the subfloor of the vehicles, and that's not without reason. In fact, placing the battery in this location lowers the center of gravity of the vehicle. The weight of the vehicle is more concentrated downwards, which ensures better grip. In the case of the Model 3, for example, the weight of the battery is around 480 kilograms. Such a mass allows the vehicle to stand up well on the road, but especially to be difficult to overturn. This was proven in tests conducted by the NHTSA. During these evaluations, it turns out that the Model X has a 9% chance of rolling over, as the Model 3 and S have a 6.6 and 5.7% chance of rolling over. These numbers may seem high to some, but compared to Tesla's competitors, this is an excellent score. Still on the battery, Tesla engineers decided to integrate ventilation systems into the batteries of these cars. But why do you think this is? Well, the batteries tend to overheat. It is not uncommon to see electric cars catch fire or even explode because of an overheated battery. Faced with such a danger, Elon Musk asked his engineers to install air conditioning in the batteries of his cars, a feat that pushes them a little more on the list of safest electric vehicles in the world. On the other hand, there's a story that's getting a lot of presses right now regarding the safety of Tesla cars. Tesla recently announced 2 massive recalls of its vehicles. These recalls will be related to software problems on its vehicles. One of the recalls involves automotive's driving feature. This has reportedly caused companies' cars to break the law. While Elon Musk says there is no safety issues, federal regulations disagree. Tesla's first recall involves a feature that allows users to program their Tesla themselves. In effect, they can program it to slow down, but not to come to a complete stop at a one-way, intersections containing stop signs. But this feature can only be used under very specific conditions. The electric car company first introduced this stop option in October 2020. Moreover, this was done as a part of an update of its full self-driving beta software. This advanced version of Tesla's assist driving technology is only available to a limited number of brands. In fact, those who pay $12,000 for the upgraded can take advantage of it. But make no mistake, despite its name, full self-driving does not actually turn Tesla into a fully autonomous vehicle. Instead, it gives the driver access to semi-autonomous features. The recent recall of the stop feature affects 53,822 Teslas that had upgraded to full self-driving. Tesla's second recall may seem a bit more serious. It involves 117,000 electric vehicles. These vehicles may have a faulty seatbelt function according to NHTSA. The agency said that these vehicles in some cases do not produce an audible sound when people forget to buckle up. But Tesla said they can fix that problem with a software update. And there you have it, our video ends here. Do you think Tesla's cars are really the safest cars on the market? Tell us in the comments, and by the way, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our next videos. If you have a second to spare, give us a little thumbs up as well. See you soon on aTech.